Interesting hero picks. Reno? I don't think it's Kerrigan. Let's go Ronaldo. Alicat probably still the right start here. Although it has its issues. I like token start. Looks like you are winning today. What did you do to get rid of the bad karma from yesterday? Ah! I mean... a lot of practice off stream. Thinking about the game. Thinking about what went wrong. And trying to focus on my mistakes rather than complain about one tribe being weaker than another tribe. The game is very fun if you play it with that approach, with the mindset of like constantly getting better. So the best comp available here is the Conjurer comp. I want to get Conjurer, buff my spells, and then go Fauna, Whisperer, and the other buffers. Sometimes we're gonna have to end up in another route. Quillboar are also decent. Naga on their own can also be decent. What about Murlocs? Murlocs are in a pretty bad place. After they removed the Sephine Apprentice, I don't feel Murlocs are that great. I expect them to bring back Sephine as a 5-drop or something to spice up Murlocs a bit. Is Shadowrock available in Beast lobbies? No idea, probably not. Jandis was available, but she's much slower. And you have to get like really lucky, obviously, to have Alicat on 1. Because otherwise, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. I really like Prophet of the Boar. I can make Prophet Golden. Is that ever a play that you want to make? It's a bit extreme. It could work.
It may be small, but it can fight.
Too much, right? Maybe you want to make the 4-drop that buffs the gems golden, but not the Prophet itself. But both Prophet and the Warlord, I think, are good minions. Okay, we're looking at the board game. Bro is not gonna be happy to see my board. Make Alicat golden. Now that's a play. Now that's a play. Okay. I want a level now.
That's how it's done. Good fight.
Selling the cat is generally good. So that it doesn't screw us over in terms of trinkets. Like now, we are definitely quillboar for trinkets. And that's good, that's how you want to be. If the shop is bad, I have no problem going to 4. Because I want to try to get the Dreaming Thornweaver and make it golden. And then basically play some beasts for Avenge to grow my gems. What's the tribe tier list currently? I mean, if you look on Jeeves' comp guide, he says spell buff and elementals are S tier. I personally also think mechs are really good. But mechs, elementals, spell buffing seems to be the best 3 comps right now. Wow, we actually lose. Huh. Strong guy.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
This is too good of a shop. And too good of a spot. I like Warden of All to give me Cry Foul. And then the Bristler. Something like this. Yeah, now we just need to go to 4 and buff our gems. We need to find a way to buff our gems and we're super happy.
Never retreat and never surrender.
Okay. This is a really good spot for us. I like it. Whoa. Pendant is really good. Get a quillboar per turn. Why is that better than Pendant? There's so much junk you can get. I guess Pendant can also weave. Okay, let's go Compass. Hmm.
Why don't you hire a new recruit?
Piper is decent. Prophet is also decent. You might cut the Bristle main. Do you prefer anomalies or trinkets? Trinkets, easily. I just feel like, right now, the only problem with the current trinket pool, there's a lot of really shitty trinkets. But if they buff or remove the really shitty trinkets, I think trinkets are way better than anomalies. And also easier to balance, I would say. It's difficult to balance or to save a bad anomaly. Prophet gives a 1-1 gem for free gold. It's really bad. It's really bad right now. But it's gonna get a lot better once we buff our gems. Anomalies were fun this time around, I don't disagree. We lost by a bit.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
Thornweaver is my choice for golden card. Hmm. Let's hold the gems. This board is looking sexy.
Beauty comes in all
Yeah, the 2-drop is like the best at farming the Weaver. Okay, we're already giving a good amount of stats. We are one summon away. Hmm.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
I think you cut Piper. You buy this.
Clever choice.
Yes!
Dream Eternum with the 44 months, thank you. You want another Bristler at some point.
I'll try anything once. I'll try anything once.
I'm freezing for second Bristler. I don't want to buff this too much, it might be a cut. Stay on 4. Stay on 4. For what?
You have unlocked your
You need Titus from 5. I mean, let's look at the comp. You need Titus and you need 3 little quillboar. Once you have buff gems. This is like really good for buffing the gems. But you still want to utilize your buff gems somehow.
spectacular moves out there.
2 boards per turn. Whenever a friendly quillboar dies, summon a golem with stats equal to the gems. Now let's go 2 boards per turn. I want to get something.
Another ambitious
Piper probably out.
Is that your new sidekick?
Is Avenge 4 too much? Avenge 4 is perfect when you have the Warlord. The Warlord makes it easy. But if you don't have Warlord, it's a lot harder to trigger it. But yeah, with 2 Warlords, you can trigger it 3 times, right? Can you? So let's say 6 minions die, and then 4 more minions die. I guess you don't trigger it 3 times, you trigger it 2 times. If it was Avenge 3, you would trigger it 3 times, but maybe that would be too broken. We don't want boars in every single lobby. Okay. We don't want boars in every single lobby.
Guardians, let's do this.
Okay. Nice. So
That's how it's done. Good fight.
okay, we got Crone. We need Titus and 3 little boars. 3 little quillboar. Do I get weaker if I triple that?
Is that your new sidekick?
He still summons 2. Elder. Elder is not terrible here.
Gems are a scarce resource these days. I always find gems in the rough.
The runes whisper of your demise. That'll make things more interesting.
Twist and twine.
Yeah, you only buff 3 quillboar. I think you cut the small one.
The scourge will consume you.
Can't put this first, right? So, if this guy dies, your effect is kick by, right? I mean, right now this guy is useless anyways. You need 3 little boars to make it good. But we're gonna get boars, triple Titus, and then that's the comb. And then you wanna taunt this as well. Um, we probably should have bought the taunts that were offered. Yeah, Bristler is also pretty sick because it works with Titus. You can summon more golems with it. That's pretty insane, actually.
It's for the weary, hero. Crystal power. Punch!
Okay.
Got him again.
I don't think we have space and time for Pocky. Lady Vash was useless. This guy plays boars. We could try to get Cry Foul versus him and then hold it.
Pick a new member for your team.
Another Warlord. Gem moving is good. I don't know if I want another Warlord. I think we have enough right now.
Pick a new member for your team.
I'll cut Elder next turn. I think it's okay. This guy seems to be dominating. We'll see how well he does against me. Yeah, Crone is not doing anything without 3 little boars. We need 3 little quillboar, triple Titus, Towns. This turn didn't really help us. Next turn we can utilize Elder and then kick the Elder. I think that's like the way we want to do it. Isn't Crone just the worst Titus? Even with 3 little quillboar? No, because for example, on the Warlord, it's going to be better than the Titus. Because it increases the stats that go on it. The guy is also really good with Bach. And it also multiplies the Titus, or Titus multiplies this guy. I'm sure there's enough really good combos to make this work. What about the Town spell?
Nothing can slow you.
I don't want to freeze for it. I'll buy it naturally if I need it. Okay, double Bach and full Divine Shields. Scary. The horse is very annoying. At least we farmed. We keep farming the gems. We're still above the cap. We got a free little quillboar. And another one.
Behold, a possible triple.
This is gonna be cut at some point.
Heroes must make sacrifices.
Hawk? Yep, Hawk. I mean, Hawk works with 3 little boars. You probably want it. You probably want it. Okay. Not sure what you do with the Pocky. Pocky for 1 turn. I'm taking this guy away from the demon guy. Four drop one more turn? Or just out? We're gonna cut a lot of things. I mean, this is not gonna work if you just play a Poke instead. Not sure if you freeze Smuggler. I don't think you want Smuggler that badly. Okay, you wanna play second Titus, you wanna play the Hawk. And you want the Hawk just for the boar? Yeah. I mean, you wanna get another boar later, and you wanna triple the Crown, and you wanna triple the Bristler. By the way, the 6-star Murloc is also really good with magnetics in your hand. Corral? You're not really holding that many magnetics with most strategies, though. There's like one thing that I'm wondering about. Wow, so many stats. Don't be fixed on Pokey, he's so slow. Bro, I'm not fixed on Pokey, I just played against the dead guy. I'm gonna cut it next turn, of course. I don't want it. What the freak is Warlord doing? He summons 2 quillboar that you put gems on. He's just a very annoying tool. Macau? Macau is worse than Herald. I want triple. Okay, Taunt is great. Okay, another free little quillboar is super good because you can play Hawk now. Okay, we have a lot of things to do here. I want a triple Titus, and then I'm golden. I think you cut the Warlord. So now you want triple free little quillboar, triple Titus, triple Crown, maybe triple Bristler. The problem is we stopped our scaling. We only have 1318. Is that gonna be enough? I'm gonna go to 6 to try to look for more Hawks. It's 1318 multiplied by 24. I'm not a calculator, but that's a pretty big number. Like 300, 300, right? Can you stack Golden Crown with normal one? No idea. But you can stack 2 Tituses with Crown. So that's why I'm okay also tripling the Bristler. It's funny because if you triple the Bristler, then more than half of your board is not a quillboar. But you're playing quillboar. It don't make sense.
For the weary, hero.
Okay. That's definitely good. Okay.
This place makes me feel tingly.
Money. So what are we fighting against? We're fighting against the other boar guy, a Naga player, and a demon player.
Now that is what I call an upgrade.
Triple Titus.
You have initiated a power play. Extra large minion coming your way.
I was just checking if I have a target. Maybe you should play the Dreaming Thornweaver. I want to go armor just to be safe.
Why don't you hire a new recruit?
I don't think you want to go Atrocity Divine Shield.
but it can fight.
I mean, I guess Thornweaver is not doing much either. Yeah, the Divine Shield guy gets buffed, so I guess it makes sense.
Heroes must make sacrifices.
Do I ever want to play Beetles? I don't think it helps, so probably shouldn't. But this is the cut. This is the cut, and you want to get another one of those, and then another one of those. And another one of those. Yeah, Atro should probably be before the Bristler. I think I'm getting better at playing boars. They have a pretty fun build. And you don't have to be super high Tavern tier. You can actually start the build and like do most of the build on Tavern 4. And then proceed to 5. And do you even need to be on 6? We're fighting against somebody who plays against... who plays around the 6s. Who plays around the Bach. He's gonna go Bach. This guy plays Bach plus stats plus trying to buff Horse, who's not the quillboar. I'm very curious how he's gonna go. Very curious. Are quillboar playable without beasts? I mean, the only beast I have here is the Hawk. I think we could have played without beasts, surely. If you look back at my lineup on Tavern 4, that lineup was pure quillboar, no beast needed. And I was just buffing the gems like crazy. But the best follow-up probably involves beasts. Although, just playing Titus here would be okay. Would be enough in most cases.
With great power comes great wisdom.
What does the Golden Crown do? I don't know, but I know how to find out. If you go on HDT, on the minion list, you can find the guy, and you can see the golden version. Your bludgeons give 3 times the stats during combat. So it goes from 2 to 3. So the first one is more impactful than making it golden, but obviously you want to make it golden at some point if you have the time. Yeah, we're bigger than the guy playing Bach. That's crazy. Golden Titus just elevated our stats like crazy. Pretty insane.
Got him again.
Another free little quillboar, so I guess our Atro is out. Ooh.
That one could be a
I really like the Bristler.
Gems are a scarce resource these days.
Another Titus? Nah. I think you want the Bristler. And then free little quillboar, you're holding it for the trip.
This place makes me feel tingly.
Let's position like this because the guy had a Hydra when we lost fought.
and seize victory, hero.
Whoa! What are these stats, dude? Holy demons! So what is Snake Eyes doing here? I guess just spamming stuff of enrichments, but how did the... Just that? Just spamming stuffs with Batty? Wow. We are winning, but it's impressive how many stats he got from just Batty. Impressive how many stats he got from Batty and a lot of enrichments. Nice. Nice, nice, very nice. Let's keep going.